want to tell everybody here, but no lens is perfect. Every lens has a look.
Except
And
yours.
oh no, ours do too. Absolutely. And that's why people choose them.
With all the technology change, like virtual productions and stuff like that, have
Mhm.
you guys had to evolve with that too to suit that? Is there like
Yeah.
more like what has that like brought to changes in Zeiss?
So it's all about the data. And for us, I mean, optics are great. Optics are fantastic. But if for virtual production and volumetric production as well, you got to know everything. I need to know pupil entrance distance, focal distance, aperture. We actually started to incorporate in about 2017 with the CP3 lenses. We started to incorporate the Cook/I protocol. And so we offer, I think there's 16 or so standard attributes that are provided through that protocol from the lens to the camera and out as sidecar files or embedded in the EXF file. And that information is paramount because when you, and you guys know this, but I'll say it, from this side
I was just
too.
going to say, for people who didn't get what you said, I think that would be very smart.
Yeah, sure. So when you're shooting against a green screen, and this is very easy technology now. Even you can do it in your home for your TikTok videos. But if you're shooting against the green screen and you're trying to incorporate a background against active live people and foreground props and things, there is a point at which you need to be able to control that. The camera can look at the green screen, but the camera and lens only sees this distance. But if you've got a wide expanse behind you, or you're trying to approximate a room behind it, there's still some depth of field there, and the camera doesn't understand that. At least on its own, it knows where the green screen is, and that's the distance. But there's a depth of field, so you need to be able to approximate that. And the only way to do it is to know where the attributes of the lens, so I can rebuild it in the green screen image that I'm projecting. Otherwise, you get into the uncanny valley, and everything looks close but not real. So in order to make it real, you need to know the attributes of the lens so I can remake my plates with that depth of field. And if you're doing motion, you need to know where the camera is, the position of the camera in the three axes, X, Y, and Z, so that you can now move the background not only so that it looks right, but that the depth of field is correct as well. And with that technology, that's what we're moving into now with we have a lens camera tracking equipment, which is called the Syncraft Scenario equipment. And that allows not only for camera tracking, but for all of that information about the lens. Because to go one step further is I need to know the attributes of the lens, but I need to know the lens look as well. Because, I don't want to tell everybody here, but no lens is perfect. Every lens has a look.
Except
And
yours.
oh no, ours do too. Absolutely. And that's why people choose them. They want to go to a master prime, or they like the softness and the organic feeling of the Supreme Prime, or they want the flare of the Radiance. Or you go to the Cook look, or you get your Ingenue zooms because they do what they do very well, and it's a desired look, and that's great. But I need to know that look because I need to take, for my VFX artists, I need to be able to take it away so I can do my compositing or my match moving accurately, and then put the look of the lens back on. So you either have to map it, on the tech bench, or you need to have that LUT already pre-prepared, and we do. All of our Zeiss lenses have that. It come with that information embedded in the data, and it's when you apply that through the scenario technology that we have for camera tracking, it marries the two together, and you get a very accurate data representation of what the camera's seeing, so that you can apply that to your LED wall or your green screen composite.